Peter, my name's Aaron Kane. I'm the Managing Director and Financial Advisor at EK Financial Group.
Okay, EK Financial Group, how long has that been around?
So EK, so it's abbreviated from my dad's name, so his name's Edward Kane. He started the practice in 1987.
Very good, and not for the first time at the MDRT Annual Meeting we're talking to a second generation advisor. Is that something you always wanted to do?
Yeah, it definitely was. So, well, I grew up knowing about the practice and understanding it, and Mum and Dad had a pretty good life, and got to travel a lot, and kind of just fell into the role, I guess.
Okay. Right, so there was nothing else in your youth, nothing you looked forward to becoming one day, other than a financial advisor?
Well, look, not many people know this, but I actually wanted to be a celebrity chef. So being an Italian kid growing up, a lot of stuff, with us in the family, we spoke a lot and conversated around food and catching up together. And so got, I guess, taught a lot how to cook, and watching a lot of cooking shows with my mum. And that's where I kind of got the passion to want to have my own show.
Well, that's pretty great. I'm just trying to imagine the graphics that are going to come up on screen with you making that comment, Aaron, and we'll explore that a little bit. When you were growing up and you wanted to be a celebrity chef, did you cook for your family at home?
Yeah, I did, when Mum allowed, but I cook for my family now as well.
All right, brilliant. And what are your favourite dishes? Italian dishes, perhaps? Or?
Yeah, pasta, pretty easy to go to.
Okay.
Steaks and anything like that. Roasts.
So when can we come round to your place?
Open invitation, mate.
Right,
no problem.
Thank you. I'll get back to you on that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, let's move along. Were you a good boy at school?
Is everyone a good boy?
Well, I'm just asking you the question, Aaron.
Good question. Yeah, I think so. Definitely.
Well, that's disappointing. Let's talk about something else. How old were you then when you entered the financial services industry, financial advice?
21. So kind of finished TAFE doing business and finance. Then I was working at Safeway since I was 14 in produce, and I wasn't doing a lot. I was out partying a lot and probably getting up to a bit of mischief, and Dad just said, "You're 21 now, coming to work," and that was it.
Right, okay, so second generation advisor, is your advice proposition very different to that of your father's?
Yeah, it definitely has been. So he's retired now. He retired about 2 years ago, but I guess he brought up through the industry as like a life agent back in the day, so it was very different to today. And probably the last kind of 8 years, I really changed the practice up with the whole fee for service, moving to different areas of advice as well, rather than just, being an agent and doing insurance.
Okay, do you have a particular client segment or niche in which you operate?
Yeah, look, just the wealth accumulators. I do have a lot of retirees though, because of Dad. When he retired, I took on all his, but the 30, 40, 50-year-olds, families, people a bit time poor, young kids, and we kind of just really look after all their wealth and financial needs. So anything to do with the super, their assets. We even do lending as well. So we're kind of managing everything, one-stop shop, and they really just, lean on us and for guidance on their financial well-being.
Very good. And in doing that, is there an MDRT message that fits in or that has helped shape the nature of your advice proposition or the way you deliver value?
Yeah, for sure. So with the MDRT, I guess it's been so eye-opening of how many people out there are willing to share and give ideas, and a lot of my ideas...
Fellow advisors, do you mean?
Yeah, fellow advisors, yeah. So definitely, and not just from Australia, but all around the world. So meeting so many different people. They're all going through the same things that we go through. We might be a bit more advanced in some areas with legislation and compliance and so forth, so we can give a lot to them, but also get a lot back as well. So where you actually start dedicating time and effort to helping other people is where you see the results come back your way. Okay,
so back to you, Aaron. You say these days you cook for your family. Tell us a bit about your family.
So I've got 2 kids and a wife. So my daughter's 5, Mila, and my son Max, he's 2 later this month.
Okay, and you love them dearly?
Definitely do.
Fantastic.
And obviously my wife Lee, yeah.
Excellent. Okay, that's excellent. I'm glad we've got that on film.
Good, thank you.
What's the future hold, personally and business-wise?
Yeah, okay, so business-wise, probably a lot of changes. So we're probably in a bit of an uncertain time that a lot of people are going through right now. So we are in it together. Uncertainty for us is probably around not service offering, but more costs. So I'm having a lot of thoughts at the moment and conversation with my team around really doing our cost to serve again. We haven't done it for quite some time because we've gone from probably having 2 to 6 admin staff in the last 2 years. So, and no extra advisors. So you can see their costs are going up quite significantly. We need to reevaluate what we're charging, what we're doing for our clients. So I think the biggest thing for us in the next few years would be having this difficult conversation with clients around that their costs need to go up, or so their advice fees need to go up. And really just articulating that, the value that we're delivering to them. So they're the next few projects I've got, so the full cost to serve on the business, and then working out where every client sits today and what we actually need to, how we're going to help them in the future and how we're going to get them there. So,
do you think a lot of your peers are going to need to have similar conversations with their clients over the next little period of time?
No doubt, yeah, no doubt. I think everyone's going through a very similar pattern. We're seeing net profit drop. We're seeing clients getting more savvy, understanding more about the advice process and what's been happening in the media, so there's a lot more questioning. So we really have to articulate our value in an easy way to understand, but just making it easy for clients as well to do business with us. So, and what comes with that, unfortunately, is probably rising costs, which means advice fees need to increase.
Well, that all sounds a little bit challenging, but at the same time it sounds as if you worked out what it needs for your business and for you to be a success in the future.
Yeah, we definitely do. So I think the next 2 or 3 years will be difficult for everybody, but the ones that do hold in there and can get through these changes and challenges, I think will be a different industry in the next couple of years, and will be an industry that's a lot more sought after, a lot more professional, and what goes with that, I guess, is obviously a high fees for clients.
Okay, well, perhaps we'll do that then. We'll check back in with you in 2 to 3 years' time and wish you all the best. But in the meantime, Aaron Kane, thank you for your time.
No worries, thanks, Pete.